There are battles that shape a warrior, and then there are battles that create a legend. Long before the bamboo forest, before the silence, before the balance, there was a time when she was only 18, young, fast, unstoppable, but not yet complete, far from her forest, far beyond the mountains. In a land of cold winds and endless lights, there flowed a river, dark, deep, unpredictable, the Han River, a place where stories were whispered but never proven, until the day something rose from its depths. At first, it was just ripples, then waves, then destruction. Boats overturned, bridges trembled, the water itself began to move like a living thing. People called it a myth, a shadow, a monster. But she didn't wait for proof. She went hunting. The night she arrived, the river was silent, too silent. No wind, no sound. Only the slow movement of black water stretching into darkness. She stood alone on the edge, eyes steady, breath calm, waiting. Then the water split. A massive shape surged upward. A creature born from the depths, larger than anything she had faced before. Its body twisted like a serpent. Its force like a tidal wave. This was no animal. This was something ancient, something that had never been challenged. It attacked without warning. Water exploded into the air. The ground shook beneath her feet, but she didn't move back, not once. She stepped forward. What followed was not a fight, it was a storm. She moved across the surface of the river itself. Each step light, precise, as if gravity no longer applied. The creature struck. She vanished. It roared. She was already behind it. Speed beyond sight, movement beyond logic, power beyond fear. Each strike she delivered shattered the water around her. Each impact sent waves crashing into the night. But the creature did not fall, not yet, because this was not just strength. This was endurance, a battle between two forces that refused to yield. Minutes felt like hours. The river turned wild. The sky itself seemed to tremble. And then, in a single moment, everything slowed. Her breathing, her heartbeat, the movement of the water. She saw it, the weakness hidden beneath layers of power. A single point, a single chance. She leapt higher than before, further than before. Everything she had, focused into one strike, one punch. The river exploded, light shattered across the surface. The creature froze, and then it fell. Silence returned, slowly, carefully, as if the world itself needed time to understand what had just happened. At 18 years old, she stood alone beside the river, uninjured, unshaken, victorious. That night, no one saw clearly what happened. No one could explain it. But from that moment on, the river changed. The stories stopped. The monster never returned. And somewhere far away, a young warrior walked back into the darkness, stronger, sharper, closer to becoming what she is today. Back in the present, the bamboo forest stands quiet once more. The wind moves gently. The memories fade, but never disappear. Because every battle she fights now carries the weight of that night. And if something powerful enough to disturb even her forest truly appears, then it will face not just the warrior of today, but the legend that was born at 18. The wind moves differently around her, slower, heavier, as if even nature recognizes something has changed. She has faced beasts from the depths of rivers, creatures of armor and rage, shadows that move without sound, and yet none of them survive the same truth. Her fist, not just strength, not just speed, but something deeper, something refined through silence, through pain, through battles no one ever witnessed. A strike so precise it ends the fight before it begins. A force so absolute nothing has ever endured it. One punch, not reckless, not wild, perfect. At this moment, there is no creature in the forest, no beast in the wild, no force of nature that can stand against it. And yet, she does not celebrate, she does not chase glory, she does not prove herself. Because standing at the peak is not victory, it is awareness. The higher you rise, the more you understand there is always something beyond, something unseen, something waiting. For the moment you believe you have reached the end, she closes her eyes, breathes slowly, the same way she did when she was 18, standing beside that river. But now she knows more, feels more, sees further. Her power has not just grown, it has evolved. And somewhere deep within the silence of the world, something is watching her too, learning, waiting. Because a force like hers does not exist alone. And when the next battle comes, it will not be against something weaker. It will be against something that understands her. And on that day, her perfect strike.
Now, create the memories. Stop it! I'm ticklish on my hoo. Stop! I'm ticklish on my hooves. Stop it! Move over! You're crushing my nodes! The bears will never catch me now. We reach for the stars, even if we are but wood. Thank you, boy. Too fast! You're breaking the speed limit!
food lady.
Will finally be tested. SurvCore, episode 20. Before the forest, before the silence, there was the river, and she was already unstoppable.